this session. So previously we have seen executing the first script in the Selenium, as well as we have configured the Selenium for the Eclipse, as well as we have defined the WebDriver object and how to invoke the multiple browsers with the using the WebDriver. Okay. So today in this session we will see the locating web elements. We'll see web elements as well as find elements of method, element of method, as well as find elements of method as well. So we'll discuss these three things today in this session. Okay. So to automate any web application, in the most important thing is identifying and locating the web elements. So after that, performing the actions and executing the test and achieving the business functionality. Okay. So let us understand this concept by automating the Rediff mail login page. So okay, so which involves opening the Bing site, means Bing search page. After that, entering the text in the search box and clicking on the Rediff mail link and opening the Rediff mail login page and entering credentials and performing the login. So this is the script. Okay. So before executing the script, let's understand, means like, what is this web element, right? Yeah, what is this web element? See, actually, so basically in a web page or in any web application, it contains different types of web elements, right? So if you open any site, just we'll go to the Google site. Okay. So if you see this web page, it contains different HTML elements. Just click on inspect element. So you can see the what are the elements are present in this web page. Okay. So same in the context of WebDriver, we will call it as web elements. Okay. So now we will use the method called find element of and find elements of methods. By using this method, we will locate these web elements in the web application. Okay. So now let's execute this script, and after that we'll explore the web elements of methods. Yeah, means like, sorry, find elements of method. So now we are able to successfully, we have logged and we have closed the browser. Now let's get into the code. Okay, see, already we have seen this initializing the WebDriver object. So now we'll see this WebDriver, no, this one, just copy this one. See, in the above code, you can observe there is one interface and two methods, right? Find element of method and by dot, just think that this is a name. Okay, by dot name of method. Okay, so what it does, so this find element of method and this by dot name of method will instructs the WebDriver to locate the element on the web page. Okay, so once it finds the element, it returns the web element instance. After that, thereupon will perform the actions like click, entering the text, navigating to the next next web page. Okay, like that will perform the actions on them. Okay, so so basically this find element of method will returns the instance of web element. Okay, and the parameter for this find element of method is by instance. Okay, so what is this by instance? By instance, it is a web element locating mechanism, and there are 8 different ways to locate a web element on a web page. Now we will see these concepts shortly. Okay, so now return type, now the return type of this find element of method is web page instance. So the driver comes across which satisfies the condition, means that locating mechanism condition. Okay, and then it takes the appropriate actions on that component. So if WebDriver does not find the element, then it throws a exception called runtime, see this no such element exception. Okay, so if the test engineer feels like web element will not be present on the web page, so for that instance we can use another method called these find elements of method. Okay, so the input parameter is same as the find element of method, means like just we need to include this s, that's it. Okay, so the main difference lies in the return type. So here if there is no element is found, it will not at all returns the runtime exception. Okay, it will returns the empty list of. Okay, there are multiple web elements are present in the web page, all of them are returned to the caller in a list. Okay, so basically in the graphical user interface automation, the most important thing is finding or locating the web element. It is the first step before automating any user actions. Okay, so I hope you have understood this find element of method as well as find elements of method. So simply you can understand, so this find elements is a method which will returns the web element instance. Okay, and for this method the parameter is by instance. Okay, so by instance is a locating mechanism where you can locate by using this by instance you can locate the web elements in 8 different ways. Okay, so means what actually happens means is this find elements method as well as this by name of method will instructs the driver to locate the web element. Once it finds the element, it instructs the driver to perform the means it returns the web element instance, and it instructs the driver to perform the actions called like click, send keys, text, right? So in the upcoming session we will see the that eight means like what are that 8 different ways and how we can execute those 8 different ways in the Selenium, right? Thanks for watching.